Back in March, we labeled the Realme 3 as one of the very best for the price. For us, it is a phone with close to mid-range specs but at an entry-level price tag. Now, more than 6 months later, is it still as competitive as ever? Hi, this is Peter at GIZGUIDEPH and let's revisit the Realme 3. Let's do it. Build and design. Our opinion about Realme 3's build and design didn't change. It is still one of the nicest looking phones for the price with respectable build. I like that the notch is small and its overall bezels are considered slim for a 10,000 pesos phone. They could have made the sheen slimmer, but I'm not complaining. It is made out of plastic, but a durable type of plastic. Our unit had its fair share of hairline scratches in its glossy back, but that's acceptable. The good thing, its Gorilla Glass 3 protected front is still free from scratches. If you nitpick, you will call its lack of USB-C port as a downside. But to be fair, there are very few phones with such type of port at this price point. Multimedia experience, still the same. The 6.2-inch HD Plus screen of the Realme 3 is nice for viewing a lot of content, though I still wish that its resolution is at Full HD. But for a phone priced this low for the overall specs, who am I to complain? At least it can still produce close to accurate colors with respectable viewing angles. My only wish is I wanted its screen to be a bit brighter for under the direct sunlight use. Audio experience and recording experience are still the same. Decent, its speakers has above average loudness. Battery. Thanks to its large 4,200 mAh of battery, one full charge is equal to a day or a day and a half of use even under heavy usage. Yes, even if I consume a lot of multimedia content, browse the net always, play some games, and take a lot of pictures, it can last. The charging time is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Camera. Realme 3 still has some of the most competitive cameras that you will ever find at this price point. Its 13MP f1.8 plus 2MP f2.4 dual camera setup can still deliver stellar images with crisp details and punchy colors. It could just be a bit too punchy at times if you will use the chroma boost, as it is still a hit or miss. Personally, I like its output better without that. But the nightscape mode of this device is super fun to use. It can make your low-light images shine, and it is more than just decent. It can take unreal-looking images with crisp details, less noise, and a wide dynamic range for a budget phone. It is not perfect as it might still be a bit over-sharpened for some, but how dare me complain for a budget phone that can take mid-range QWERTY night shots. The selfie cam is also one of the nicest around. Its bokeh mode even has clean edge detection, and its AI face beauty mode is not too much. Night selfies are alright. Thank God it has a screen flash mode. For videos, it can take highly detailed videos for a budget phone using the main cam and selfie cam. My problem, the stabilization. It doesn't have BIS for videos with less shake. Still, understandable for the price. Performance. How can I forget about the Helio P60 processor of this phone? It is a chip on the same tier of Snapdragon 660 and Kirin 710. It is considered as super fast for a phone priced under 10,000 pesos. It can run most of the apps I know with ease, and it can play some heavy games on medium or a bit of a high settings. If I'm a user who does not have the money to spare for an upper mid-range or a flagship phone, I can live with the Realme 3 without much compromise. I also like the fact that its 3GB of RAM and 64GB of storage version is now more affordable at 6,990 from 7,990 pesos. Even the speedier 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage version is now more affordable at 8,990 pesos from 9,990 pesos. Yes, it is a phone with P60 on a budget. The software. The ColorOS 6.0 based on Android Pine is better than ever. It is not the best, but it is one of the better Android skins for a phone. It has gotten a few security and optimization updates, and I like that. Weaknesses. Realme 3 has few weaknesses, like the lack of EIS stabilization for videos, its use of the prehistoric micro USB port, and maybe the sunlight legibility. But our thoughts. With its new slightly more affordable price tag, Realme 3 remains as competitive as ever, and I can forgive the few above-mentioned weaknesses. 6 months after it was first introduced here in the Philippines, there are still very few phones who can compete with its overall specs at this price point. And for us, that's amazing. What do you guys think? Do you agree with us? Please let us know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!